Welcome to my channel, Mainframe Concepts, where we talk about mainframe concepts. Today we're going to continue talking about call, link, and load. And what we're going to do is we're going to write three programs, one module that we're going to call or link and load. And we will see the results of each of these different methods of executing a module. The first scenario that we're going to do is we're going to assemble and link the module, and we'll call it C no rent. What it does is it adds 1 to a counter, and then it's going to display the result on the screen or on the job. As you can see, this is the result. So the assemble and link was successful and even executed once, as you can see on the screen. So now we're going to execute a program that calls it. So when we call it, it's going to be link edited into the executable of the main line. And we just want to make sure that we are calling the right module. And here we submit it. And as you can see, it just adds 1 to the counter in the module that's being called. The second one is a link, and that's what we're going to do. We're linking to that module, and if you notice the difference is that it's just displaying 1, and we will talk about the reason why it's doing that. And the last one is that we're loading the module, and as you can see, it's also adding it up or incrementing it by 1. So we just ran it for 100 times. Let's try it for 1,000 times, and you can see that it's executed for 1,000 times and it's incrementing it by 1. So here we have a spreadsheet, and we're going to look at the results. And as you can see, the counter is incremented once. So every time it's called, it increments the counter in the module. And what we're trying to look for right now is the execution time. So here you see the elapsed time is not even 1 second, and the CPU time is 0.60, the SRB time is 0.0, and the elapsed time is 1.33. Now we're going to look at the method where we link the module. So here in this module, you can see that it's just displaying 1. That means that it's not really incrementing, and we will explain that later on why it's not incrementing. So we'll just log the CPU time is 1.51, and the SRB time surprisingly has a few milliseconds, 0.09 seconds, and the elapsed time is a lot, like 3 seconds. Now we'll go to the one where we load the module, and as you can see, the output is incremented, and we are going to record again the CPU time, SRB, and elapsed time. So it's CPU time's a little faster than the call. The elapsed time is also a lot faster than the call. So here's the summary and the explanation. So there's no overhead in the call, so it just goes directly. And there's an overhead in the link, because how do we know there's an overhead in the link? It's because of the SRB time of 0.09. So every time the module is linked, the system actually loads that module every time. So if it's executed 1,000 times, it loads it 1,000 times. So that's why the SRB is high. And the numbers displayed shows that in the call, it increments by 1 for both call and for load. While for link, it's just all ones. And the reason is that a fresh copy of the module is loaded every time it's linked. And since it's incremented 1 every time it's linked, the result is only 1, always 1. So what can we learn from this? When calling a module, the variables retain their values when they return to the main program. And this is one of the things that we need to remember when we're writing modules, is that we want to make sure that we know the state of each of these variables. That's why it is advisable that we initialize all the values as every time that we enter or execute a module. That's it. And if you have any comments, please feel free to put your comments below. Like and subscribe. I am trying to hit 200 subscribers for this video, after this video, and I will appreciate it if you can like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.